Hey, what is going on everyone? This is iReviews back with another video, and today I will show you guys some amazing hidden tricks that you will be able to find on your device running the new iOS 26 that you probably didn't know about. As you know, iOS 26 is packed with new features and changes, and there are a lot of things you should know about this update, which of course we're discovering every day, and a lot of users don't even know that these features or these tricks actually exist on their devices. Now, before we get into all that, I just want to ask you guys for a really quick favor. Most of you guys that watch my videos are still not subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoy the videos and you want to see more of them, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out a lot. Now, we're starting with the first one. So of course, with the new liquid glass effect on the home screen, your home screen will look way better. So we have here the clear icons, which actually look amazing, especially if you have a colorful wallpaper like this one. But if we go here and you can see I have a widget with my photos on the home screen, you can see that actually doesn't look that good because it will make also what you view here the same color as your icon. So your pictures will show like this. So here's what you can do. Go ahead and 3D touch on that widget and tap the edit button, and then just enable this button right here, always display in full color. So now you will have your transparent icons, but also the photos that you have on your widget will actually display normally with their full colors. Moving on to the control center. Now here we have a really useful new feature for the control center. It is called local capture. Now you will have to add this toggle, so go to your control center, tap on add right here and go ahead and add local capture. You will find it under utilities, and basically what it does is that if you tap and hold here, it will expand like this, and you will be able to enable this right here, and this will record your own audio and video during calls that you make. So whether you're making a FaceTime call or maybe a phone call, you can see right here it says call audio and video will be saved under download. So everything while you're on the call will be saved under your downloads on the Files app. So it's actually super useful. You tap on start recording, and once you're on a phone call or like a FaceTime call, it will actually start capturing your audio and your video as well. Moving on under messages here, so this is one of my favorite new features to the messages app. It's actually very simple, yet it's very useful. So when you go to conversation and you go to that contact, you will have here photos. Now what you will see here is all the photos that you have sent and received on that conversation. But if I need to find a specific photo on the specific part of the conversation, I don't have to go and scroll through all that conversation. I can just go ahead, tap and hold like this, and now I'll have a button right there to show it on the conversation. We tap there and it shows me the part on the conversation where that picture has been sent or received. And now let's move to the weather app settings. So go to settings, under apps, go to weather, and here you will find a new button called home and work. Now, of course, we'll need to have location services turned on for this. So let's just turn them on right here real quick. And now, as you can see, once you're here, you will have the ability to actually enable home and work location. So with the weather app, it will show you the weather for your home location. Now it can show you for both home and work. So if you live far away from your work, you will be able to see both of the weather predictions for your home, and of course the current weather as well for your home and your work as well. And even if you have significant locations turned on, it will also allow you to do that. In that way, you can also see the weather for your significant locations, which is actually super useful. Next up, we're moving to the new Preview app. As you probably know, with iOS 26, we have a new app called Preview, which is basically the app that we had on Mac for a long time now. Now it's coming to iOS and of course to iPadOS as well. So here's what you can do with this app. If you open one of the pictures that you have on your files, tap the three dots right here. You can now actually edit it from here. So you can do things like rotate your pictures. You can also flip them horizontally or vertically and remove the background as well. Now what you can do is also adjust the size. If you go here, you will see the width and the height of that picture, and you can actually go ahead and change it right there. You see right here we have the resolution. You can show it right here on inches or centimeters, and you can go ahead and resample or not the image right there, which is actually super cool and very useful. So things that you don't actually have on the Photos app, you have them right here. Now here's another really cool new feature of this app. You see this button right here where we have the markup, we have another button, but this one is for the crop. Now of course we can crop pictures even from the Photos app, but why this is different is this right here. So if I'm cropping this picture, you can see it shows me right there the size of the picture. In this case, I'm cropping from the top, you can see the size right there. This is super useful. So anytime you want to crop a picture and you want to actually know the exact size, you can now do it with the preview app and it shows you exactly the size right there. Moving on to the Photos app, and here's something you can now change with the Photos app. If I go and want to edit a picture, you can see right here what I can do now. So I'm editing here a picture. My device is on the light mode, and of course the editor here will be on the light mode. But what I can do is I can change that by tapping the three dots right there. It shows me right here appearance. I can go ahead and tap that, and now I can choose here light mode, dark mode, or the system one, which means that it will change based on which mode the system is. But if you have a preferred light mode or dark mode for editing your pictures, you can go ahead and set that as the default. On the Photos app, you know that now you can actually pin stuff at the top right here so you can easier find it. So any of your albums that you have, anything from your media types or utilities can now be pinned. But now the quickest way to do that is simply by tapping and holding. So I can tap and hold the animated in this case and I can pin it right here. Or any of my albums, I can go ahead, tap and hold, pin them, or if they're already pinned, I can go ahead and unpin them simply by tapping and holding. Now here's another one that is really useful. You can now finally set shuffled wallpapers directly from the Photos app. Now previously everything had to be done from the lock screen. Now on the Photos app, if I go ahead and tap the share button, I can select multiple photos right here, and you can see right there it says create a photo shuffle wallpaper. So you select one, simply set it as a wallpaper. You can select two or more, and now you can create a shuffle wallpaper directly from here without having to go through the lock screen of your device. Now with the Notes app on iOS 26, when you're typing something or you're just doing something and you want to undo or redo, you would have of course the buttons at the top. But with iOS 26, you can see you only have the undo button. Now the way to have access to your redo button, you tap and hold the undo button and they will get now two buttons, undo and redo, so you can actually just quickly do that from here. Now one thing that is really useful with iOS 26 is that now you can finally type to Siri while on a phone call. Previously you couldn't do that. Now you will be able to do that. This is not a feature that you can actually turn on somewhere. It's enabled of course by default, and once you're on a phone call, all you have to do is just double tap here. It will bring up the keyboard, and from here you can now start typing to Siri. Now with screenshots on iOS 26, whenever there's a date on the screen and you take a screenshot of a date, then it will actually give you the ability to quickly add it to your calendar. So there's the button right there. Once you take the screenshots at the bottom, you will see right there the add event button, and from here you can just quickly add the event, or if you want to edit it, you can do that from here. It will show you this pop-up from where you can edit anything you want about the event, and then just go ahead and from here add it to your calendar. So that is it for this video, guys. These are 12 new tricks that you will be able to find on your device running the new iOS 26 that I believe are super cool, and most of them are actually also very useful. So go ahead and give them a try. If you like the video, of course, make sure to subscribe for more and hit that like button, and I will see you on the next one.